Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? It's Friday. Hope you had a great week and looking forward to your weekend, no matter what you're doing, no matter what your days bring. I was going to take little man out tomorrow for some activities, but I think we're going to stay home and do some house cleaning. I know that sounds like so much fun, but it needs to be done. So much as the cleaning, but just the clutter has gotten out of hand. So we got to take some inventory and try to clean some of this up. Anyway, our living room is his playroom, so it gets a bit out of hand and needs some reorganization. So anyway, not looking really forward to that, but who cares? It's got to be done. One of those things, you know. Go when you don't want to go, right? So again, this is Rebecca Wallace, and I'm so glad you're here. This is day 21 of my 100 videos and 100-day challenge as part of the Un-MLM Revolution company that I'm with. Our product is OMG CBD oil, and finally got my bottle on its way, and I'm so excited about that. And I got a new advisor today who also wants to be with the company, so I'm very excited about that. So what I want to talk to you about this time is something that I'm really just learning about myself, unfortunately. A little late in the game, but you know, I follow this guy on Instagram, and he says over and over that, you know, and I'm not all into government conspiracies and all that, but I believe what he says may have a little truth to it, and I'm not trying to get into politics. I don't discuss politics, but you know, he talks about, it's very true, how in school, you know, high school and college, you're not required to take any financial classes. You're not required to learn anything about finances. What you're taught is how to go to work for somebody else and make a paycheck, and that's the only place your money should come from. So whenever people start talking about investing, everybody's like, whoa, I don't know what that is, you know. But, you know, if there's a sale at Walmart or Buy Low or, you know, whatever grocery store you go to, we all rush down there right away and buy it, you know. But if there's a sale, as he says, on low stocks, for example, and everybody runs away. Well, that's because we don't know anything about it. You know, we're taught to go to work from the time we're born. We're taught to when to go to the bathroom, when to eat, when to play, when to read, when to do math, when to studies, and we're told what to learn. You know, so you know, how to be an entrepreneur. And financial stuff is not really taught at all. And so unfortunately, you know, a lot of people never learn to think for themselves. So thankfully over the years, I have had that little light bulb go off in my head, and it's like, wait a minute, something's just not right about this. Now, I never have been one to conform. Ask my mama. She will tell you. I was very rebellious as a child, probably from about age 12 to about age 30. I rebelled, okay? So I was a little more hard-headed than others. But anyway, thankfully, you know, I'm 46 now. I'm very proud of that. I love birthdays. You might have heard me say that before. But what I want to tell young people, and I tell my daughter this often, honey, please, please, please invest some money. Like I said, I'm 46 years old, and I don't have anything for retirement. And that's scary. That's really scary. And a lot of that is because I'm just really learning about investing. So, just from my little bit of research, and I will disclose this by saying I have an associate's degree in accounting, but I have never had the privilege of working in accounting because, unfortunately, I finished my degree at the end of 2008. And if you remember what happened in 2008, the stock market, the bottom fell out. Remember that? Everybody was losing their houses, all that stuff. So companies did not have money to train people at that time. And guess what? It didn't matter that I worked my tail off for 2 years and got a 4.0. It didn't matter. Nobody wanted to train me, or nobody had the money to spend the resources on training. They were laying people off left and right. So that's why I ended up working at Domino's for 2 years, which was kind of nice because I still got to spend all that time with my daughter, So, I am not an accounting professional. I am not a financial advisor. I am not trying to tell you what to do with your money by any means. I am telling you what I have learned from my research. So please do your research, okay? Study people like Robert Kiyosaki. Read his books on finance. He is one resource that you can definitely go to. There's a website that I look at a lot called The Penny Hoarder, thepennyhoarder.com. Check them out. They've got some really good stuff on investing, smart money. Look that up, keyword smart money. So, one thing that I've learned, the importance of investing, it gives you, what if you need long-term care? That's expensive. It's very, very expensive. And I can tell you from having friends who have I have a friend who has spent several years now in a nursing home, in and out of the hospital, in and out of the nursing home. She lives on about $45 a month because, all her needs are met. But that's all she has because they take all of her money every month to pay for her care. And she's in a Medicaid facility. And she's okay. She's happy, but that's all she has, and I hate that for her. I love her. She's like a sister to me. But I wish somebody had told her, and I wish she had planned. And it doesn't matter how much or how little you have. And this is something else I've learned because I've always said I can't afford to invest. Well, really, you can't afford not to, okay? Because nobody's going to take care of you in your old age. So you have to plan for yourself. Okay, so, Tori, if you're listening to this, just put me on a cruise ship, okay? That'd be fine. I think it'd be cheaper than put me in a nursing home. Okay, so first of all, you might need long-term care, so you need to make sure you invest for that reason. You might want to leave your kids or favorite charity a legacy, leave something behind for them. And like I said earlier, you start somewhere. There's an app called Acorn, and it rounds up. Say you spend $3.50 on your debit or credit card, Acorn rounds up that other 50 cents for you and invest it. Okay, it's kind of like we have started savings with our credit union, where it's called Roundup, and they actually take that savings, and I'll tell you, it really adds up quick. Okay, it really adds up quick. It just takes the change and rounds it up and puts it in my savings account. It's really nice. This other app that I have signed up for, and it's called Stash, and you can invest as little as $5 at a time. You can set that up weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however you want to do it, or you can just put it in as you want to, round up the same. The Penny Hoarder has a review on that. Just go to their website, and they actually have a comparison chart where they compare Stash, Acorns, and Robinhood, another app that you can use for investing. So go to pennyhoarder.com and check them out. That's a good information resource for things like that. One I was reading earlier too, there is a guy on Instagram that I follow called Wisdom to Grow, I think his name is on there. And again, do your own research. But he says, buy low, sell high, keep your emotions out of it. Don't let fear affect how you invest and buy and sell. Stay consistent with it. If things get a little shaky and scary, he says, don't move your money around. Just leave it. Just leave it and wait to see what happens. But then again, you gotta know when to get out too. So that's why you got to do your research and learn, okay? I have seen in my travels that there's a lot of free classes out there for investment, and Forbes is a good resource. Wall Street Journal, CNBC, places like that talk about finance. Bloomberg Television. These are all places that talk about finance. If you take a minute or two a day, 5 minutes a day to learn a little something about investment, isn't that important? Like, I learned, if I had started an annuity. I found out about annuities. $10,000 in an annuity can really go a long ways when you're older. Start somewhere. Open an account and start saving a little at a time while you research and learn and figure out your plan. Just take that time, invest in your future, invest in yourself, invest in your family, okay? Plan for it. My parents have done that, and they're still investing. But they've taken care of everything. They have a care plan where everything is taken care of. So when they go, then us kids just have to call up somebody and say, hey, it's time. Not something anybody wants to think about, but you have to, right? Okay, so that's enough of that seriousness. Y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate you being here. Please click down below on that subscribe button. This was a really long video. Sorry about that, but I hope I made it worthwhile. And hopefully you will go research and learn something. Please comment below if you have any suggestions for me. If you have any good resources where I might could learn some more. And share with others, okay? So comment, like, share, and please subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. Have a great night, good weekend. Love y'all. God bless. Bye.